Hello, second grade friends. I miss you. I am here back in your classroom, the spot where we spent so many amazing hours learning, the spot where we spent so many hours having fun and sharing joy with each other, the spot where sometimes we spent so many hours getting frustrated and learning something new that was really hard. But I do miss you and wanted you to see your classroom one last time before I began to take stuff down and put your stuff in a bag for you. Here we are at the very front of your classroom where the two finalists in our March Book Madness live. It's Not Hansel and Gretel and Rescue and Jessica were the last two books, with Rescue and Jessica winning the battle this year. These are both library books, and they'll both be back in your school library for when you come back for third grade. I look back at our reading posters, and I think back to everything we learned this year about a plot diagram and how books are become the story with Rising Action. I think back about our reading targets, about how we practiced fluency, genre, connections, character traits in books, how we looked for the setting, remember that's where and when, the plot diagram, figurative language. Look at that list of figurative language. Are you noticing that as you read in books? Are you remembering the theme and message and making inferences to what you're learning? There's our cubbies, when we spent so many days with math manipulatives, counting beans and Unifix cubes and pattern blocks. All of your cubbies still have things inside those baskets. I'm going to start to take those things out and put them in a bag for each of you. So anything that you have left in your classroom, you will get back. The school will let us know when we can pick things up. Back to our sink, and there's our math corner. This is going to blow your mind, but our math corner is left on March 13th, our last day of school together. And there were the clues from our last days of our March number corner. I see our foundations and all of our writing groups and reading groups. I see how we left our classroom with our number line, counting by tens. And I look back at all these smiling faces, and I remember with love all of the things that you came to me knowing and wanting to learn on that very first day of school. See all my bucket fillers and everything we learned about writing this year that you have to lock in your brain for third grade. And I see our families and our pictures on our wall inside our classroom. As I get ready to empty out your chair backs and begin to pack up your things for you, each of your school boxes will be put in a bag, and each of the things that you used and learned with in your classroom will be saved for you. But I wanted you to have one last view of your classroom and everything that you have learned. I miss you.